And we're live on YouTube. Just need to send all the posts and tell people that we're live. One moment. Starting with Bisky and Twitterino. And post. Oh, Twitch. Sorry, YouTube chat. I need to do that quick. Copy this, go to OBS, and where is YouTube chat? There you are. All right, we have chat with YouTube live. Cool. I think we're good. All right. Welcome to everyone on YouTube. We are going to continue working on the mileage app that we kind of left on the shelf a few weeks back when we started the new project, the sponsored one. So I'm going to go back and just finish that one. I think the only thing that was missing was the dashboard and just connecting all the functions that we created, the utility functions that we created for showing all the stats. So we're going to do that. And also we need a bunch of links because right now we just have to type the URLs to move around, and that is not good. Ads are going to start in like 25 seconds on Twitch. We're going to wade through those. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and set up on my workstation real quick. Give me a sec. Just gotta make sure there are no nude pictures. There we go. Everything's clean and family friendly. Here we go. All right, take you over to here. Let's open the notes for this project, which was CDN. This is done. So we are right now over here on, well, what is going on? There we go. On dashboard, on a dashboard or vehicle summary page.
The stream is now paused for ads.
We're gonna wait for the ads. Oh, I should change the stream category as well. Obsidian, yes. Very simple. Why is my monitor just randomly turning off? That is going to be annoying. Very simple note-taking app. I've tried a lot. This one is the one that's stuck. You see the flickering? I don't know why it's doing that. One sec. I think I know what to do. Hold on. Be right back. Whoop. Hopefully that'll fix it. Sometimes when I have actually a dual monitor for my Mac Mini 2, but because this monitor is connected to my stream PC, it's trying to show me an image on the other monitor and turning off by mistake. If that's not it, I'm gonna have to turn this one off too. Welcome to live streaming. So yeah, as I was saying, we need a dashboard to display average fuel efficiency for the vehicle. We need the last recorded fuel efficiency. We need a total distance tracked, total fuel cost, and average cost per distance unit. I'm gonna bring up the mock-up that I had for this so I can jog my own memory because I can barely remember what I had for breakfast. I'm gonna do that over. No, I can't. Okay, we did this on Gemini. Gas. Da, 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 da. Oh no, that's not the page that I wanted. I wanted the dashboard. Is this the dashboard? No, this is add vehicle. Where's the dashboard? Login page. Dashboard. I copied too much. That's the problem. Starts here. Ends here. Come on. Oh, for the love of God. That's the one. All right. Okay, so basically we're gonna have like we're gonna have 4 cards. One for average efficiency, the last efficiency, total distance, total cost, and then an average efficiency or cost per mile. And then we're gonna have a link here to select the vehicle, and then a few buttons at a few buttons to travel to the add field entry, the list of entries, and the vehicle management. Guess we can start by opening the code. And let's start with the average efficiency. We'll do the by the way, we should now wait. This entire data depends on the selected vehicle, doesn't it? I'm gonna hard code the vehicle for now. I'll do the selection later. I just want to do the, if it works for one, it works for everyone. I'll just hard code the vehicle ID and go from there. I need to make sure that this works still. Logging with Google. There you go. So I'm going to use this dashboard. I'm going to, I believe Flux UI, which is what the start kit is using, has card components that I can steal. And in fact, those cards look like, if we go to fuel entries for vehicle number 1, this looks like crap. Oh, I know why. I need an MP, what? Never mind. I need a Vite server. That's not the command. Better. All right, so yeah, the cards look like this. We're gonna use that same card component to make something like that. Just play around with the font size, etc. And as you can see right now, we do have a calculated efficiency for this day. I mean, for each day. Let me remember how I was doing this, because I already forgot. So this is in fuel entries component. So I got a bunch of fuel entries, so it's not in the component. It's on the vehicle in the fuel entries. Let me see the template. Fuel entries.blade.php. Yeah, every fuel entry has a fuel efficiency property. Let's go to that. So the fuel entry model. And then we look for fuel efficiency property, or attribute rather. And we're basically just taking, if the distance units are in kilometers, that's a user setting. If that's in kilometers, then we need to take, if I remember correctly, we are saving everything in the database as miles and gallons, and then converting everything back for display. And when we are saving, we also have to convert back into convert back into miles and gallons for database entries. So if it is in kilometers, we have to take the difference in odometer, take the odometer difference, multiply that by 1.60934, which is the conversion between miles and kilometers. So this is equivalent to brain function, brain work. So so this is 1 kilometer is equal to 1.6 miles. I think that's the conversion. If I'm wrong, please let me know. In fact, I can. So 1 kilometer, no, it's 0.62. So that's 1 mile then. Yeah, so 1 mile equals 1.61 kilometers roughly. So we're taking the odometer difference in miles and transforming that into kilometers. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we return the difference in kilometers. If I only read the variable name, I wouldn't be so confused. Difference in kilometers, and we divide that by the fuel amount converted, which is we basically do the same thing. If the user settings is set to liters, in the volume units setting is set to liters, then we have to take the fuel amount, which is in gallons, and multiply that by 3.79, which is what a gallon is equal to in liters. And we return the fuel amount. Okay. So how do we do if we have many entries? We need an average efficiency. So an average efficiency, it's basically, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be like taking all of the... No, wait. How do we do an average efficiency? Oh, this is going to be awful. Because I don't have the efficiency stored. The efficiency is calculated on a per record basis. And I can't, and that's based on the current odometer and the previous one. Oof, gosh darn it. That's gonna be tough. Which makes me think I should store the efficiency. The problem is the user settings. Sometimes it's if the distance units can be in kilometers kilometers or miles. And the efficiency changes based on that. The one idea that jumps to mind is, well, if I'm gonna have two different efficiency numbers, one is miles per kilometer, gallons per kilometer. No, that's not it. One is miles per gallon, and the other one is kilometers per liter, and it changes based on the user setting, I'm gonna have to have 2 extra columns in the fuel entry database. So I can calculate both and display which and choose which one to display based on the user settings. That'll be the easiest way to do this. Otherwise, I would have to, if I wanted an average efficiency, I will have to go through every single record, calculate the efficiency based on the user settings, add those up, and then divide by the total amount. And that's not, I don't want to do that. If I do it the other way around, I just have to say, what is the user setting, kilometers or miles? Fine. I choose one of those columns, aggregate it on the spot. Laravel already has an aggregation to sum all of the, to basically do a sum of all of the values in that column, and then divide by the total columns. That'll give me an average, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna have to add 2 columns, one for kilometers per liter and one for miles per gallon, and just calculate those on. I was already doing this. I was already calculating one of them and storing it in the database at the time we created every fuel entry. Yeah, okay. If I had, do I have that though? I don't have a GitHub repository, do I? No, I do. I can just look for the code on the previous branch. Or is it this branch? Let me check. No. Let me check on GitHub. That's not the one. It's gotta be on field entries. Let me make this bigger, by the way. So it was in field entries in the model. So let's go to app, models, view entry, and we have the, it's not here. So it's not this one. So this is not the branch. So the previous one, delete vehicles. No. The comments are there. Gosh darn it. How about vehicle management? No, still comment. Vehicle list? Nope. I think I created that and deleted it on the same branch, which is just awesome. Damn it. All right, whatever. I think I had the comments on vehicle list. Yeah. I had this booted creating function. I'm gonna copy this, bring it over to the model. That's not what I wanted to do. There. So this booted function runs whenever the model boots, and we have basically a bunch of hooks to make things at certain points in the life cycle of the model. I'm interested in the creating hook, which basically executes every time just before we are creating a record. So whenever that happens, I'm going to take the data from the model that is about to be saved in the database, calculate the numbers that I need based on the odometer and the fuel amount, transform those in both kilometers per liter and miles per gallon, and put those in their corresponding column. Let's see, what do you want to do? Cursor, please. Let me work. Okay. I'm using the free version of Cursor, which gives me a certain amount of code completions a month. Let me see what it's trying to do here. Fuel entry, total cost. Fuel amount times price per unit. No. Fuel efficiency, man. Oh, I know why. I know why this guy is getting confused. I don't need the total cost. That is already being stored. Dude. You know what? I'm gonna turn you off. You're just distracting me. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually look into the fuel efficiency method. All right. I'm going to grab this line. And paste it here. So we have the difference in kilometers. I'm going to add another one. Difference in miles, which is just this odometer, which is already in miles, minus this previous odometer. Now, how is that previous odometer looking? Sorry. Yeah, it's going to give me that odometer in miles. It's actually going to the fuel entries where created at is less than this created at. So it's looking at the creation date of the current Hi Hamad, how you doing, man? Glad to see you again. Thank you for joining me. How was your weekend? Hope you had a great weekend, man. So it's taking this created ad, which is the current one that the current record that we are attempting to create. Actually, no. That's not gonna work. No, it's the last one. We need the last. Do we have one for last? I don't think we do. Because here's the problem. In the previous odometer attribute, we are reaching for created at. If we are creating a record, this is going to be null. This only works when we are reaching for when we are looking at a record that has been already created. So we are displaying information about a current record. If we're creating a new one, created at is not going to be set. So we need to reach for the latest odometer without looking at the date on the current record, which tells me we need a last odometer. We have one method for next odometer. Previous next, I need one for last. Turn the latest odometer reading. No, the last few entry. By the way, why is this returning the... It says next odometer, but it's giving me the few entry, not the odometer. I don't know. Guess I'm gonna do the same thing here. Ads are about to start, I think, on Twitch.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Let's take a quick break for the ads and we will continue momentarily. Fifteen more seconds. By the way, if I'm not paying attention to chat, you can always use !say and you can send me a TTS message. It's open for everyone. So just in case I'm ignoring you. And back from ads. Nicolás Alonso Suárez Rodríguez. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, thank you for showing up. I'm working on the dashboard right now. Not doing anything visual just yet. I need to get the functions in order to get. Right now, I'm working on average. I want to do this. Where is it? I need to. Well, that's not working right now. I need the average fuel efficiency. But I realized that I am not storing the values for fuel efficiency in the database. I'm just calculating those based on in the database I have everything in miles and gallons, and I'm transforming those values into kilometers based on user settings. But I need, if I want average efficiency, I need all of the efficiencies for each fuel entry so I can add them up and then divide it by the total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 more columns in database so I can calculate the efficiency for each fuel entry in both kilometers per liter and miles per gallon before saving the record. And then when showing them up, I can just check the user settings and choose which column to use for the average. I know. Is it out of beta already? I don't think it's out of beta. It's beta, isn't it? When is the official launch? I am definitely going to, as soon as it launches officially, I will give it a try. For sure. I want to see version 4. It's time for the beta details, nested resources, multi-factor authentication, date. It entered beta on June 10th. When is it releasing officially? April. It is stable, but how do I use it? I know, wait, hold on. So if I go to, that's not it. Hold on. Oh, I didn't see that. When was I here last? I don't remember. Yeah, no, but here it is. You are currently viewing the documentation for film. Okay, no, yeah, I'm definitely going to use this. Where is the installation command? Oh, there it is. Composer config minimum stability beta, so that Composer can pull in beta branches. Okay. Tell you what, as soon as we're done with this project, I'm gonna have to think about what are we going to build with Filament version 4. We either take one of the projects and we port it over to Filament, see how much easier it is to create, or we create something new. or just install it and see the new features. We'll see. As soon as we're done with this project, which we should be this week, I don't see myself going past Friday. So for sure, next Monday, we're going to work with Filament version 4, and we're going to see all of the new features. Yes, 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 yes. That is my promise. So, okay. Let's keep working on this. Water. All right, so we reach for the vehicle. We reach for the vehicle fuel entries. We order by odometer, right? No. Not order by, latest. Let's do latest odometer, and then we grab 1. I think that's how we do this, right? Let me try that out. Just to make sure. So let's grab 1 vehicle. And from that 1 vehicle, we reach for the fuel entries. What do we get? Just 1? Okay. We're gonna need more. Either way, if I then do latest by odometer, get, we still get the same 1, but instead of get, we can do first. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so it's the latest. Let's call it latest. Latest odometer. Here's a problem. See, in the previous odometer, I'm returning either a model instance of the fuel entry or a number, and I don't like that. If the function name is odometer, I need an odometer, a number. I don't know why this is like that. And I'm betting if I change it, something's gonna break, but I need to change this. So I'm gonna do it. So in this, instead of just doing first, I need to do first, check for null. Wait, no, not here. And get the odometer. So if I get something out of first, which is a model instance, I reach for the odometer. Otherwise, I get null. And in that case, I reach for the vehicle's initial odometer. So that'll be the previous one. The next one, I do the same. So either I return something or no. And on the last odometer, again, I do a null check and reach for the odometer. That's how it should be. Again, this is going to break something, I'm sure, but we will deal with that on a case-by-case basis. So now here, in the difference in miles and in kilometers, and I'm not going to use the previous one, I'm going to use the latest one. And I always use this odometer because we are about to create a record. So this odometer will be the record, the odometer value for the record that we are about to create. So we take that and we subtract the last one, and that should give us the difference. Guys, don't move. A Weiwei has appeared on chat. Don't move. You're gonna scare her. Boo. Boo. Hey, Weiwei, how you doing? I moved. How's it going? Glad to see you around. How was your weekend? Did you play something fun, or just you're still on Elden Ring, right? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. I got a new computer. You beat the fire giant? Oh, that thing was big, wasn't it? That thing was hard. Nice. Yeah, it was so tricky because sometimes you just get underneath him and you don't know where he's going to hit next, and you can't tell when the next punch.
Just subscribe to the channel. You're amazing.
Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You're amazing, dude. So yeah, you don't know when the next punch is coming, and it's very, very tricky to dodge on those. I remember. That was a painful experience for me. And I was a tanky boy, so I could just maul at him. But you are playing a little bit more light damage, light armor. So yeah, I finally was able to get me a beefy computer. No, you're not a tanks girl, I know. So yeah, I wanted to play video games for reals, and my gaming laptop was just not cutting it. So yeah, got myself a nice computer. I tried out I'm playing Dune Awakening later tonight. I tested it out on the weekend and earlier today while streaming, and yeah, it's smooth. It looks cool, yeah. It has taken over my life. I'm just playing that as soon as I can. And thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm really. I've always wanted to have one, and I was finally able to save up and get myself a nice beefy computer. Got a new camera because I was streaming on my phone. Not anymore. And my new light set it's on the way. I feel like a professional streamer right now. I'm gonna have one of those boom lights with a nice diffuser, really big, so I can have more light on this ugly face of mine. Yeah, I kind of needed it. I wanted to. If you could see actually I'm gonna show you now that I have my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna show you my light. I hope this makes you laugh. Hold on, I think I can do it. Hold on, be right back. Oh, forgot to turn it up. This is, if I can share it, hold on. This is my light. Don't laugh. So you might say I kind of needed an upgrade there, right? I know. So it's basically just a lamp and I needed a diffuser, so I just strapped a napkin with a rubber band around it. And it kind of worked, but it's sad to look at, to be honest. It's really sad. So I needed a lighting upgrade. I have a nice I know. No, it's an LED light, so it doesn't get hot. I thought about that, but no. I think we're safe. It's just an eyesore, to be honest. Oh, and let me show you my new PC as well. Get a new nice shot over here. Can I frame you over here? Oh, that looks awful. Hold on. Trying to clean on the spot. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah, that looks good. And that's my big boy. That's a big boy. Well, to be honest, that invention just came through maybe a month ago. It's so pretty, yes. Pretty computer. Pretty. And now I can actually stream and play video games on the same computer without having a stroke. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more coding. How much time do I have? Maybe another 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna switch to Dune. I'm gonna play Dune. Okay, let me see if I can get the fuel efficiency stored in 2 different columns, and I'll call it a night. And then play video games. Let's see. So the fuel efficiency, clear differences between Laravel 11 and 12. To be honest, not really. Making a project right now between and using 11 or 12, it's almost indistinguishable from each other. And I think even upgrading from 11 to 12 is like painless, because 12 did not have any breaking changes. From 11 to 12, there were no breaking changes as far as I know. So no, even I think the most notable differences in between Laravel versions were between 8 and 9. So that version was the one that kind of changed the most. But from there, 9, 10, 11, it has maintained a level of consistency and backwards compatibility. So to be honest, I don't notice any difference. Could be 11, could be 12. The only way to tell is by looking at the composer.json, I guess. But no. You should always go for the latest version if you can, but you can get away with working with 11 for a while if you can't upgrade or cannot afford to. So to get the efficiency, we just get the difference and divide it by the fuel amount. But we do fuel amount converted will be in, hold on. I'm gonna need this. Yoink. So not only we need the difference in kilometers, difference in miles, we need the fuel amount in liters. Which would be what I just copied. So the fuel amount times 3.79, that'll be in liters. And we also can get the fuel amount oh yeah, lurk away. And thank you for being here, thank you for being awesome, and thank you for being you. Fuel amount in gallons. Which is basically just saying this fuel amount. But since we're creating variables, let's just be verbose about it. Doesn't take much. So we're gonna have two fuel efficiencies, which is KPL, kilometers per liter. Let's be verbose. Per liter, which would be the difference in kilometers divided by fuel amount in liters. Sure. Have a great day at work, and thank you for joining. See you next time, bro. Have a great day at work. And then we have a miles per gallon. which is the difference in miles divided by the fuel amount in gallons. And then we're going to say this. I guess in the database, we could be a little bit more concise. So KPL equals kilometers per liter. This MPG equals miles per gallon. We need those two columns though. So let's go to the create fuel entries table. Let's add a couple of decimal columns called MPG, miles per gallon, and another decimal for kilometers per liter, KPL. Okay, and with that, I should be able to... Do I have a seeder? I don't remember if I have a seeder. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. No, Let me check real quick. I don't. I should have one. No, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, give me a second because it's getting chill in here. So I'm gonna put on a jacket. Be right back. I have returned. How do I look? Hi. Hold on. It's because I don't have any hair, so my head gets really cold. Nothing I can do about my hands, though.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Great timing. Put my hands on my jacket and get warm. No, that's awful. Better. Hmm. Hmm. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Sorry. Sure. Go away. Ads are over. Welcome back. All right, we made changes to the migration. Let's do PHP artisan migrate fresh. And that means, of course, that I need to relog. Or not. Okay. Let's go to few entries and try this out. What? Oh, we don't have a vehicle. Gosh darn it. I forgot about that. All right, let's go to vehicles, create. And the make, I'm gonna do Honda Civic 2004. My old car. Let's do 140,000. That's on miles. So we choose miles for distance units. And we create a vehicle. What? What do you mean? Huh? Huh? Oh dear. What did I break? Create vehicle. Vehicle form. Distance units, miles. Distance units required string in miles or kilometers. Okay, what is the value on the template? Vehicle form. It's MI. Shouldn't it be in MI? Should be in MI, not miles. Just to be consistent, you know? If this one's KM, this one should be MI. Oh my, MI? Yeah. Let's be consistent. 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 Create vehicle, vehicle form. MI, and the default also MI. Miles. Create. Yeah. All right, now we have a vehicle and it's the ID is 1 for sure. So let's go to fuel entries 1. And that's the fuel entries we need to create. Create 1. The date is today. The odometer is in miles, so we do 140,000 in another 50 miles. The fuel amount, I'm not sure, but I do know that the fuel price per unit, let's say, 1.5 dollars, I guess, per gallon, and I put in 40 bucks, right? That's 26.67 gallons, right? All right, Cool, 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 cool. So if we create a field entry, it breaks, of course. Using this when not in an object. Okay, I know what's going on. I know what the problem is. So this is a static method. You cannot use this inside a static method. So instead, we use self. What? Oh, missed one. No, I'm an idiot. No, 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 no. Use the field entry that you're creating. Oh my god, I'm such an asshole. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. You have the field entry record right there. I swear to god, sometimes. There. That's what you have to do. There. That's the way to do it. I hate that you're not giving me colors for it, but that's fine. Okay, so let's try this again. Date is today, odometer 140,050. Fuel amount, I don't have that, 1.5 per unit. $40. Create. Shit. Damn it, missed this one. Okay. One more time. 140,050. 1.5. 40. Create. Yay! So yeah, 1.9 mpg, so miles per gallon. And if we go and check the fuel entries, again, we only have one and we have both. What the crap is that? What is this? What did I do wrong? I don't get it. Why 5,000? What? Hmm. We're gonna see this. We're gonna test this. Something went wrong. Okay. Let's find a few entries. So few entries latest first. That's not vehicle. All right, let's call this fuel entry equals, right? Let's go one by one, step by step. Difference in kilometers. What do we get if we calculate that? 0. Not great. Why? Because the latest odometer. Let's do last. No, previous odometer. $80. Okay, no, 80. Really? Yes, because we store that in. So that's 80 kilometers. 50 miles equals 80 kilometers. Okay. Let's do previous on this one too. And also, when I do previous odometer, this is reaching for the vehicle's initial odometer. You can see that if we uncomment this one and we run it again, that's 50, right? That's the difference. Cool. So we have difference in kilometers, difference in miles, and then we have the fuel amount in liters, which is 100 liters, which is 26 something. 26 something gallons. That's a lot, I think. I don't remember. In gallons, let's see it in gallons. 26.67 gallons, 100 liters, something like that. Kilometers per liter, what do we get? 0.70. What the crap? What happened? So the calculations are correct. What? Jesus, okay, and the miles per gallon. 1.87. That's actually the number that I'm looking for. Why? In God's name, do I get this? Where did you got this number, you piece of shit? Did I use the wrong type for the table column? Am I that dumb? No, it is a decimal. That's. Oh my God, I hate you so much. I don't know. I don't know. And in fact, if I go to view entries here, I have to go to fuel efficiency on the fuel entry model. And I'm not going to do the calculation. All I have to do is return this KPL when it's kilometers. So let's comment that out too. Yep. Otherwise, turn this MPG. Problem is, if I do that, that number is not correct. How did I get that number? The numbers were correct on the calculations. Why are you doing this to me? Why do you hate me? I'm gonna try something. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't I get decimal places if I use an integer? Do I not? No, signed integer. I'm guessing it's doing a real with a floating point. Stored as an 8-byte floating point number. What the fuck is an 8-byte triple E floating point number? Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. Shit. How is this working though? Let's go straight into... Yeah, price per unit 1.5. And yet... And that's a decimal. I hate this. Do I format it then? Just to play. Let's try formatting it. I don't want to leave this as is. Okay. Real entry. Let's try this. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to figure this out offline because I don't understand why SQLite has such a weird decimal storage. Let's try creating a new one. Let's say, again, today, odometer 140. Let's go with 75. Sorry, 140, 75. So that'll be 25 miles compared to the previous one. Fuel amount, let's go for, again, price per unit 1.5. And this time I only put 20 bucks in it. All right. So that's 13.33 gallons. Create. That worked. Son of a bitch, that worked. Interestingly enough, when you are storing floating point numbers on an SQLite database, for some reason you have to format those with the precision that you want and not just into the column. Okay, that worked. We have the correct KPL, kilometers per liter, miles per gallon, and Based on that, we can take all of those values from all of the records and create an average and display that average in the dashboard. We're going to do that on Wednesday, because we're going to switch now to video games. We're going to play Dune Awakening. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, give me a second. Okay. Now I'm going to go. Oh, I need to switch this monitor to. Oh, there you go. Works faster if I hit play. Funny how that works, huh?
The stream is now paused for ads.
Perfect timing. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Turn off the AC. Let it go. I dream of it. No? Okay. NAE09. We're going back to the desert. The spice must flow. We need the spice. We need all the spice. And I need a new ornithopter. Yep, going back to Dune. That's right. I did the coding that I wanted to do. Time to play some games. Hell yeah. Welcome back from the ads. Yeah, look at that buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. Frame rate. Yeah. So basically today, step into my office. I'm gonna build a new ornithopter. I want my assault ornithopter. I have all the duraluminum that I need for it. We're gonna assemble that, but we are not going to test it. We're not gonna take it out for a spin. Maybe just for a spin, just a test drive. But that is specifically for the deep desert, because in the deep desert, if you don't have thrusters, you die. And I believe last time I was here, I went for a Jasmium run. And that should be on my buggy, right? Let me check. Not on my buggy, on my scout. There it is. We have more jasmium and almost enough for 10 melange. So I'm not gonna make those yet. No, actually I am. Hold on. I'm gonna put those here. No, I have enough. 1080. Good. Let's go make 10 more melange. Spice melange. $14 actually. Nice. Oh, it takes 75. Wait a minute. It used to be 100. Do they lower the... They lower the cost. The land's rad. Yes. A new decree has been issued. By decree of the Landsrat Council, under the seal of the Imperial Majesty, the Great House has been granted an exclusive fabrication contract to facilitate the production of goods during this period. Chone fabricators registered to the Great House have had their production capacity increased by 25%, which means making spice melange costs 25% less. It used to be 100 spice per melange, now it's 75. Yes, we won. Sorry. That is awesome. So yeah, this used to be 100 for one melange, so I needed 1,000 for 10. Now I need 75, and that gave me 14. Perfect. And that stays for a whole week. Let me check on duraluminum because I have more jasmium. So I can make 82, but that's just because I need more aluminum. So let's go get some more aluminum. Is there something on my buggy? No, it's empty. Okay. But I don't need the I don't need my radiation suit. So let's leave that at home. Not here. You too. All right. Oh, and before I forget, we need to cook a couple of bodies because we are running out of water. All right, those are cooking. And while we're out there, we might bring a few more guests. Yeah, weather is bad, isn't it? Oh shit. You have to look forward when we're driving. Doop, 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 doop. Where is the aluminium? Guess I came the wrong way. Seriously, where is all the aluminium? Did I go turn around? Maybe this is not my route. Hold on, let's go back. I feel like there should be more. What the crap? This is weird. Usually I have more aluminium on this route. I only see copper. Yeek! Sorry. Oh, it'll buff out. No worry. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Hey guys. Wanna come over? Come on, peek. Peek. There you go. Don't be shy. Come on. All right, you're coming with me. Pick him up. That was a spice blow. I felt it. Yeah, I'm going for it. Hold on. So that was southeast, I think. Nobody gets it. Southeast. That way. Okay. Hurry, 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 hurry. turn, you little shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, those wings. Hold on. 51. Yeah, it'll do. South, southeast. Here, spicy, spicy, spicy. Here, spicy, spicy, spicy. There. Oop. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Game, let me. Am I on? Hold on. I am on drums, and aren't I? This is gonna be a little difficult. Yep, right on top of the drums end. So the worm is not gonna be happy. But you know what? Screw it. We're doing this. Even if it takes me all night. Game, let me move. Yeah, I know. Just give me a sec. Turn this way instead, so I can come out right on the sand. You done bitching? Cool. And poop, and poop, and poop, and poop, and poop, and poop. Oh, he's right there. Holy shit. Okay. Let me in, let me in. God damn it, let me in. Let me in! Shit! Ooh. Holy crap. That was too close. Shit. That was an unfortunate positioning of the ornithopter, so I really don't want to do that again. I'm gonna turn turn the front towards towards the heel, not away from it. In fact, let me just something like that. Jeez. That was freaking scary. Little forward. Hold on. Yeah, there. He's so pissed. Alright, now I just have to... I'm just gonna pick it up what I can and leave. This is getting way too dangerous. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. No, don't crouch. Just pick the damn thing. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, yeah, shoo, shoo, shoo. Just have like 1, 2, 3, 4 mounts to pick up and we're done. I should, however, check my inventory. I don't want to have a full backpack. No, I'm good. I'm good. Have enough space. Space for the spice. All right, down we go. And yoink, and yoink, and yoink, and that's it, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it anymore. Whew. Especially because now making melange is cheaper. So how much did I get? 300. That was way too little. Anyway, that's fine. It's a really bad spot. And already got way too close, so let's call it a day. Plus those wings are about to break. Look at that. Look at that, man. That's beautiful. This game is awesome. A sunset in Arrakis. What a magnificent view. Oh. There you go. Like a glove. Let me repair those wings. Do I have? Not enough. I think I should have... oh. I should have a small fabricator on the ceiling because I hate to run 2 floors down only to get welding wire. every single time. So yeah, this is what this is the small one, isn't it? I should be able to pull this, a copy of this up top. I'm gonna do that. Did I pick it up? No. Let me see. Build tool. It only takes what? Salvage metal? Oh, of course I can. Yeah. I'm gonna put one here. So I don't have to run down just for welding wire. Alright, let's repair this baby. Oof. I'm gonna have to make a couple of more wings for the scout as well. Those are Mark 5, so they do take duraluminum. If I have spare, well, if I have spare duraluminum, I'll see if I can make a. Well, actually, I don't have to. I think I have a couple of spare parts over there. Was that another spice blow? That was far away though. We'll check. All right. How are we doing? $78 on the wings, 76 on the engine. Scan module is 50%, but this one is an old one that I picked up from loot. So yeah. Maybe I could make the Mark 5 engine again if I have spare parts. Let's see. Let's grab what's on the buggy. Some more aluminum. And a couple more guests. No, not that. There we go. Right now we have 117,000 milliliters of water. So that's 117 liters? Yeah. Oh, I forgot the melange. Do I have it on me? Yeah. The spice. So that'll give me another 4. And how many aluminum? 84. And that's on top of the 82 that I have, so that's 166 in total. Another 166 duraluminums. 166. Yeah, I should have enough to make another 4 wings at least for the scout, on top of being able to build the assault ornithopter. Okay. Since we're going long and I'm getting a little hungry, I'm gonna go put on some water for. I'm gonna make me some tea, and I'm gonna grab a snack. So, be right back.
The stream is now paused for ads.
And I'm back. And that's still going, huh? Ooh, it's cold in here. I brought snacks, healthy snacks. Apple slices, that's really low quality. That's apple, that's just sliced apples. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, while that's cooking, I think it's time to assemble my new ornithopter. One ornithopter, two ornithopters. So, we go to assault, and we're going to need the chassis. One chassis, one cockpit, and we're going to need the generator, one engine. We're down to 474. The tail, of course. The cabin down to 367. The storage. Wait. Yeah, storage. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wings. It's cooking. It's cooking. It's cooking. Oh yeah, it's cooking. Now, do I have the preset for the assault one? If not, I'm gonna have to go buy it. Because I can't have an ornithopter not looking like a hardcore ornithopter. Fortunately, I have Solaris for days. And speaking about Solaris, I should go and check my taxes. They were due yesterday, I think. And I don't want the Emperor to teleport behind me and just eat my own ass, my entire ass. That came out wrong. Absolutely wrong. I think that'll be a very good opportunity to take out my new horny thopter. Horny? Orny. Not horny. Orny. My new ornithopter for a spin. Almost. Almost. 3 more wings. 2 more wings. And yeah, I was left with 277 duraluminum for spare. So the Mark V wings for the Scout are worth 9 each. So yeah, I do have enough for another 4 wings for my... Okay, 4 wings and an engine, Mark V. That's 36, yeah. Maybe even a generator. More than enough, yeah. Ooh, that went the wrong way. Ah. Completely the wrong way. Ooh. I went the wrong pipe. Down the wrong pipe. Alright, so we have new pieces. Let's see. Oh, wait. Where did they go? Shit. Now I have to hunt down for the pieces. They ended up in some chest. I don't know which one. God damn it. Oh no, never mind. Well, I'm missing 1 wing, basically. Alright. That's the chassis, cockpit, generator, engine, tail, cabin, and I can't carry anymore. Gosh darn it. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a few trips. In fact, I'm gonna do this. Storage. Let's put those on the buggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So I don't have to come down here anymore. And it usually goes to the last opened chest. Should have been this one. Nope. How about this one? Nope. This one? Where the hell did it go? Was it this one? No. Oh my god. Oh no, it was the one on top, wasn't it? Or was it here? Jesus Christ, where is my wing? Is it here? Where did my wing go? God damn. Alright, let's start building this thing up. We go here and we go assemble and barely have space for it. Sorry. Come on, let me. There. So that's the chassis. Ooh, it's a big boy. I'm gonna have to expand this base, aren't I? Generator Mark 5. Engine. The tail. The cockpit. And now we need the cabin. Storage 1, 2, wait. 2, 3 wings. And I'm missing one freaking wing. You have to pick them up, dude. All right. There's the cabin. And there's 1 wing, 2 wings, 3 wings. Oh boy, I'm missing 3 wings? What the crap? Where did the wings go? Alright, the storage. Where's the storage going? Come on, let me. Would you let me? There. Storage. Oh boy. And the thrusters, those go where? Can I not have thrusters and storage at the same time? I guess I can't. Can I? Alright. Let me detach the... No, let's keep the storage. Oh, those are for the scout. What are those doing there? Oh, those are... No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I had those already stored. So, what am I missing? Have the storage, cockpit, 3 wings. So I'm just missing 3 wings that went into some locker somewhere. So I'm gonna just check one by one. Not here. Not here. Not here. Jesus Christ. This is stupid. There they are. Oh my god. One. And a 2. And a 3. Hell yeah. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Now, can I change this into a Harco? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to go and buy that variant. I know where to get it. So big. So big. That's what she said, right? All right, let's take it out. Oh, shit, fuel, of course. And I don't have any. Oh, do I? Yeah, I have one. Is that a medium size? Yes. 3 passenger seats. Nice. Where's the fuel? There. Oh, okay. 7% is because I had an used one. I had a used one. I can talk, I promise. I had a used battery and he uses those first. So if I do this again, should go to 100%. No, 60? Wow. So one medium battery is 50%. I'm gonna have to make more of those. 1 second. I need more fuel cells. Shit. Yeah. There's usually one box over here, but nope. Anyway, I should be able to go on back with 60%. We'll make more batteries when I get back. I need large ones. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. Yeah, I thought it had the way. I need thrusters for this. I have storage, but how can I have thrusters? Wait, I have to look into this. Wait a minute. Ow, like a glove. Have I not researched those parts? Is that what it is? That's the rocket launcher. That's the storage. Thrusters. That's what it is. God damn it. Just research it, please. How did I not see that last time? More importantly, how much does it cost? Nah, I should have enough. Imperative verb should. Okay, no, yeah, I can make it. I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna make mix. Oh my god, my brain cannot make words today. Gonna make some tea. Be right back. Okay. The tea is being made. Should be ready in about 5 minutes. And just so I don't forget, timer. All right, let me attach this real quick. There you go. Now I have thrusters and storage. That's what I wanted. I need a bigger base. Alright, let's go to Harko village and purchase the Harkonnen variant for this bad boy. Oh, so pretty. Where did the storm go? Oh, it's still there. Just can't see it on the air. Ooh, nice. Looks like I have like 130 kilometers per hour on a booster. God, I almost forgot. I need money. I would have been so pissed going all the way to find out I had no money. No, too much, too much. Back it up, back it up. Around there. No. Shit. Forward, forward, down. Like a glove. Okay, I'm gonna take some time to expand the vase now that I have time. Because this is way too tight. Tight, tight, tight. Money, right. How much would that be? Huh. Let's just take 100,000. Should be enough. And also, let me put this here. Is this the spy sand? Yeah. Ugh. Amazing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Build up, build up.
What will it be?
One Harkonnen variant, please. Medium ornithopter variant. Here we go. Only 60,000. That's a bargain. All right, back home. That is all I needed. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I don't know. We have some neighbors. I'll come say hi in a minute. Now, how am I going to do this? Have some space. Maybe I could... Man, this thing handles like a truck. I could expand out this way and just make use of this space right here. I don't need much more. Those are not using too much space. The those wind thingies. So I could just take this out like 2 blocks up till there and just park this way. But that does not leave enough space for the scout, does it? Which means I probably have to expand another 2 blocks. Yeah, let's make... I can expand 2 blocks this way and that way too. So there and there and there. But I can't go that way because I cannot expand towards the rocks. I don't know why. There's supposed to be a building somewhere in there. I've tried, couldn't. So yeah, I'm gonna expand 2 blocks. 2 blocks north, 2 blocks south, and 2 blocks west. That should give me a nice square to land in. Yeah, this thing handles like a rock. Like a glove. But let's make it look like it should be.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Boom. Boom. Ain't that cool? Look at it. Look at it. So pretty. All right. Time for building. Oh, we're in ads? Okay. I'm gonna take this opportunity and go grab my tea, which should be ready. All right. Welcome back from the ads. Got my tea, baby. Delicious. Okay, I gotta go check if I have enough materials for this construction. How much? Ugh. Not nearly enough. I need more of these. Plus stone. Which means we gotta go and do some... Wait, hold on. Do I have basalt? Or... I do. So that means I can make more blocks. How many? I don't know. Let me check. Maybe I'll put them on in this one. I can't. Too small. Is this still going, huh? Shit. I can make only 2? Wow. But those are 250 each. So that'll be 500. So let's move those up. Can I move those up? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I move those up? Oh, like this. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. So 500 should be enough for the expansion. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. So, let's start by... let's see. You go away, you go away. So it's gonna be up to here. By the way, these floors are not right. Let's fix this. Oh, come on. So this should be... Harkonnen roofs floor. There it is. That's better. All right. Now, the walls are coming... Wait, hold on. That's a corner. So it's got to come out all the way here. So this should be a corner piece right here. So let's make one more floor there. One more floor there. And let's make a corner piece here. Like that. Okay, and let's take this, all of this out. You go away. I'm leaving materials on the floor. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Can I make a wall over here? And it's this kind of wall, isn't it? No, I totally can, yeah. So let's make 1, 2, and then a round 1 of the same set here. Okay. That floor is not looking right. Huh. So I guess we need a square one here, don't we? Don't we? All right, that works. And that's not the one I wanted. All right. Perfecto. Perfectamundo. All right, now we need to expand that pentashield all the way over here. Nope, this one. Okay. P speaker. I choose you. And then demolish you. And what was that? Build there and all the way over here. Boop. Did you do it? What happened? He said build. There you go. Now you do it. Okay, so now we have more space that way. This looks off. How do we fix this? Is there like an outer round piece of some kind? Floor, 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 floor. Maybe roofs? Yeah, there totally is. Inward floor. We can... we need to take off the ceiling first. I mean the wall. There we go. Now, is there a round railing? Special. Yeah, totally is. Hopefully we can put one of these and also a wall. We'll see. Totally can't. Damn it. Gosh, damn it. Well, I guess it's okay because we still have to expand this 2 blocks that way, so that's fine. That's fine. Hmm. So we're gonna go 1 and a 2. Just like that, nice and easy. And this one is a corner piece, right? Yeah, that's a corner. Which means that one is a corner too. There. Oh, wait a minute. There's a problem here. If I want to expand 2 blocks in that direction, I'm gonna have to move my front door. Which should be fine. I actually never use it though. Although in reality, maybe I just expand this way and just leave the front as it is. I don't really need to worry about that too much. I am, however, let's put I think that's our wedge walls. No, yeah, the wedge walls. Are those the half or the full? This one's one go all the way over there. Come on, there. Nope, there. It's backwards. Damn it. There, better. And let's put another one on this side. There. Like so. Bruh, come on. Yeah, that looks ugly as fuck, but I guess that's fine. That's fine. Nobody's gonna notice. Oop, not what I wanted. Fine, I'll use the stairs. Hmm, wrong side. Damn it. Supposed to be this one. Ooh. I went one too long. There. All right. All right, that's a lot of space. Need to fix this. Floor, 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 floor. Done. And of course, these stairs are just in the way. How am I going to do this? Well, I guess that's fine. I just park a little bit over here. It's just so I don't have. It's just so I don't have to, you know, build like expand the entire base 2 blocks on each side. That'll be a lot of work, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna leave the stairs there, which are going to go up in here, and I still have enough space to park both ornithopters. Maybe you go a little to the side, and I have to move this thing away. Let's put you over here. There. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. Honestly, I don't know why you're up here. Let's take you downstairs. I'm okay. I'm all right. Here we go. There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let's put you over in this corner here. That's good. Let's see how ugly this is from the outside. Oh look, it's hideous. I love it. By the way, why are there no ramps here? Forgot about this. Hold on. We need half ramps. Half ramp. That's not very neighborly. And I'm out of plastone, of course. Of course. I think I left a few on the floor up here. I'm sure I did. There it is. Only 4. Ugh. Guess I need more basalt. All right. Not what I wanted. All right, let's go grab some more basalt. Let's do a basalt run. Oh, there is some basalt over there. How convenient. I don't think I've ever gone up this way. Ooh, there's a lot of... Oh, I need batteries, by the way. Ugh, too close. There you go. Nope. Come on, game. Too far away? No, I'm good. Some fuel cells. There's more basalt over there. Here we go. Nice, nice. Nope.
The stream is now paused for ads.
While the ads are running, I'm just gonna go around and picking stuff up. Oh, come on. Always the same crap. Alright, how much do I have now? 630. Should be enough. This is actually a nice spot. Lots of aluminium, copper, basalt. Can't believe I've never been there. Hate it when it does that. All right, so put this in a box. Oh, not that. And also the batteries over here. I can actually, hold on. Now I can make a few big batteries. How much is a large one? I can make 19 of those. Yep, I'm gonna need them. Aluminium is done. Let's make 2 of this. That's another 500. Should be enough. Oh yeah, taxes. 16,000 due in 13 days. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, not where I wanted to go. No, go down. There you go. All right, much better. Now if someone is coming from that side, they can just go and pass along. Always build thinking about others. Don't block the ways. All right, so we have 166 aluminum, 217. One Ibrahim, hello, hey yo. This is called Dune Awakening. And it is my favorite game as of now. It is a survival, yeah, it's a survival game with PvP elements as well. And it is awesome. It is set in the Dune lore, in the Dune world. So we are in Arrakis. And we drive around in ornithopters. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Actually, let me park this better. Like that. And I have a big one and a small one. This is the scout. This is the assault one. All right, what do I need to do now? Oh yeah, I was going to make, well, I can wait. I need to build 4 more wings for this guy because the ones that it has are already pretty damaged. Currently at 78% durability. I guess I'll just make new wings when they reach 50%. There's no rush. No rush at all. pretty dark in here, isn't it? I need more lights. Let me see. This is 1, 2 away. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put a light in here. Lighting, 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 yeah. And let's put some more over in this wall. How many lines? 1. Can't see shit, Captain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can put 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 lights should be fine. One. 2 and 3. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I hate that this is so out of place. Why is it so not centered? Well, I guess one solution would be to expand this deck a couple of blocks that way and move the door so it's in the center. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, first, let me move you out of the way. All right. So how big is it now? 1. In order for the door to be centered, where do I have to put it? One, 2, 1, 2, so it should be here. Where's the big door? Here. Right there, right? It's 2 away from there. 2 away. Yeah, should be fine. Much better. Now I can put a couple of lights. One over here. One over here. And then one right in the middle. Yeah. That looks good. Still need some more lights on this side. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that wall just yet. Oh, and I need to move. I need to finish this. Hold on. Are you not gonna fit? Really? Those two fit just well. What's going on? Come on. There. Oh, I needed to move this one a little bit to the left. Round there. Come on. I know you fit. Don't be an ass. Come on, you little shit. There. God damn it. Good enough. All right. Okay, what next? What do we do next? Oh, I know. I need silicon blocks. And I'll show you why. My next build is one of these, but the next one up, the bigger one. And in order to make that, I'm going to need 285 plastinium ingots, which I can't make right now because I need to go to the deep desert to get titanium and stravidium. So that's out of the question for now. I do need 225 silicon blocks, and I only have 89, and for that I need flour sand, which is easy to get on this side. And also a lot of cobalt paste. What do I need? How can I make cobalt paste? What do I need for that? Crystals. Actually, I can make a lot of these right now. But I don't have flour sand. So how much did I say I need for... How many cobalt paste? Like 100? Yeah, let's make 100. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna go get some flour sand. And I'm going to go out in my scout because that one is reserved for the deep desert. How much fuel do you have? 42. Should move this box, by the way. Let's put it over here. I don't have any batteries? Do I have one in me? I don't. God damn it. Look at all those batteries. God damn it, they always go here. Alright, okay. I'm gonna put all of those in the buggy first, so I can move them upstairs where I need them. And also you shouldn't be here. Should be here? Yeah. And I'm out of space. Shouldn't I need a bigger storage up here? Let's make one. I think I can make one. Where are my storage facilities? There we go. This one takes 45 aluminum. That's a waste. But I need it. I can make more aluminum, no problem. That's alright. Now let's take all of the batteries from here. And we will leave this box only for spare parts. I believe there were some more on the buggy. Yep. There. Now I need to take one to fuel this baby. Alright, cool. Oh, camera's freaking out again. I hate this. And the game is also freaking out. Why? Why? I'm gonna try something. God damn it, Windows. Why are you like this? Who is it taking a lot of memory? Chrome. Close Chrome. Where is Camera Hub? Yeah, I'm gonna close Camera Hub, which is taking way too much memory. And I will reopen it. Okay. And now we're good. Yeah, I don't know. El Gato Camera Hub, it's just hogging all the memory. And when it does, when it runs for a long time, it just eats up processing power. And now the game is fine. Yep.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Coriolis in 60 minutes. I've never been logged in for the Coriolis storm. So yeah, I have to remember to periodically just close Camera Hub and open it back up, and everything's fine. All right, flower sand, here we go. Sandflower, flower sand, whatever. Whoa, what was that? Did you see that? I just got hit by lightning. Alright, there is some flower sand over there. Jeez, can't see shit, Captain. Holy crap. Oh my god, I can't see anything. What's going on? Am I getting hit by lightning for real? Is my thing taking damage? Hold on. Am I gonna be in flower sand? Sorry, in... Shit, I can't see anything. This is awful. Alright. It's a little better, I guess. I'm not taking damage. But this is absolutely ridiculous. Let's get some flower sand and just go home. Yeah, I know that's spice, but can't go out in this weather. I'm actually just gonna pick this up. I'm burning. I'm burning in the sun. How much did I get? 600. I need at least 1,000. And there's the beachy guy. Okay, fine. Can't even see you. Screw it. I'm going home. Can't be out in this weather. That's interesting. I've never been logged in for this part of the storm ever. Didn't know how bad it got. How bad it gets. This is awesome. So I think I'm just gonna land, put this flower sand in the oven, and call it a day because this is not good. I think I can use the smaller one for this. How many can I make? 200, that's fine.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Oh, perfect timing. Just when I was about to end. All right. Well, all in all, I'm happy with the performance of the game while streaming. I think it went pretty well. And I'm gonna keep playing this game as much as I can after the coding section, every streaming day. I hope you come and join me. So yeah, I'm gonna do, I'll be on Wednesday again. I'll do an hour, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half of coding, and then maybe 2 hours of games. And that'll be the schedule for the rest of the week. I think the current project will be wrapped up, if not Wednesday, on Friday. And then on Monday, could be one of two things. I think I'm gonna jump the gun, and I'm finally going to use PHP Storm. I've been using Cursor for a few months, 1 month, I think, and it was useful, yes, but it's $20 a month for the Pro version, and for that money, if I'm gonna pay $20 for Cursor, might as well just take that money and get a monthly license for PHP Storm plus the Laravel idea plugin, and that adds up to like $15 a month. So it's cheaper than Cursor, and honestly, I think it's better because if I'm not mistaken, PHP Storm already has an AI assistant, so I'm getting that plus the Laravel idea plugin plus all of the PHP Storm features. So yeah. So I'm gonna take maybe one stream session to set it up. I'm gonna watch Jeffrey Way's tutorial on how to set my PHP Storm software just the way I like it. And yeah, I'll do it live on stream at least one, yeah, probably if it's not Monday, should be Monday. Maybe I'll do it Monday, and then Wednesday I'm gonna try out a PHP, not PHP, Filament version 4. Yeah, we'll do that on Wednesday, so that maybe on Friday I'll have time to think about what project are we starting on Friday, and it's probably going to be something related to Filament. But I'll
Weather alert.
I'll try to
A
make it so.
large sandstorm is approaching.
But yeah, since the game it's pretty much unplayable right now because of the weather, I think I'm just call it a night and come back to it on Wednesday. If you give me just a second. It's rating time. We're gonna go and join Hoodles. I don't know what is she playing right now. Have no idea. That looks interesting. Enshrouded, maybe? I don't know. Oh, what is that? It looks, no, it's hold on, I know this. Oblivion is the new Oblivion game, the remastered version. That's what she's playing. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again on Wednesday. Maybe I'll try to, I don't know if I'm gonna go earlier like today, but if I'm ready before 8:30, I'll just go live on Twitch first, and I'll let you know so that you can join me on Twitch, and then at 8:30 I'll start on YouTube with the coding section and then go back to games, just like today. But we'll see. I'll let you know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being you. I'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week.